Hello, fellow comic book lovers, collectors, and aficionados. Vin Crew here with my weekly bitch, my back issue comic haul. And I've got a few back issues to show you, as well as a prize that I received from a fellow YouTuber and a random act of kindness. I will spit that out yet. So let's get on to the hot book, movie, TV, rumor, blah, 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 blah. All right, first one. Lumberjanes was apparently optioned. And before I start, let me preface too is that don't take my word for this stuff. Don't run out and pay premium prices for these books. In fact, I would suggest tempering your enthusiasm and waiting, because trust me, by the time I get this information and pass it along to you in the YouTube format, it is well out there, and the YouTube or the eBay people are all over this, and you're paying premium prices. But hopefully you can stealth buy these still at your local comic shop, and if you already own them, that's great. And just because something has been optioned, it doesn't mean that it's going to translate into a movie or a TV show. The odds of it are still very slim to none that can happen. And even if it does become big screen or small screen stuff, that doesn't necessarily translate into things. So, and once again, I'm not a speculator, so I just like reading the websites and speculating sites and whatnot, and passing the information on to you guys, and you can do with it what you want. All right. So Lumberjanes has been optioned for a movie by 20th Century Fox. All right, Wicked and Divine. The Wicked and Divine has been optioned for a television series, believe it or not. I don't know which station it would be for, but I'm hoping it would be like an A&E or something like that. So a couple of #1 covers there, very cool. All right. This is interesting. Winona Earp has been optioned, believe it or not, for a sci-fi television series. So this is the first appearance of Winona Earp. So if you're interested in that. All right, moving along. This is just, sorry, I have these out of orders, but this is just, as far as I know, it's just rumor. If it's been substantiated, please somebody tell me. I couldn't find it. But apparently Red Hulk is going to be in Civil War. They're going to use him somehow to bait out the Green Hulk. So, of course, Red Hulk #1 is jumping up. This is the regular version, and then this is the second print variant. So, all right, happy to have those. This is definitely a rumor, but oh my God, if it's true, I'm going to be very stoked. The rumor is that the star of Mad Max, Charlize Theron, could be up for the role of Carol Danvers in the Captain Marvel movie. So how cool would that be, huh? So very happy about. So see what that does. All right, this is interesting. There's been some articles that have been released lately about, and I hope I'm paraphrasing this correctly, Marvel's views on big screen versus small screen endeavors, and how the big muckety mucks in Marvel are reluctant and not fully behind the small screen endeavors. They're doing it because the big mouse, Disney, is pretty much forcing them to do this. And with that being said, they're talking about other shows that may be in the pipeline. None of this is for sure yet, but rumors are Ghost Rider, Punisher, Blade, a Hulk prequel. But one that seems to be standing out the most and people seem to be globbing onto the most, or the one that seems that probably might have the most percent, or the highest percentage of actually coming to fruition, would be a Cloak and Dagger show. So Cloak and Dagger's first appearances in Peter Parker Spectacular 64. This book should be in your collection regardless. If not, I would suggest going out and picking it up. All right. Okay, Marvel released, I want to say it was last night, maybe, was it like a poster or a picture of the new Marvel Universe and some of the characters that are going to be there after the Secret Wars, and how, like, Miles Morales, there's going to be a new Hulk, blah, blah, blah. A couple of things that stuck out to me. One is I did not see any reference to Silk. And secondly is that they are reintroducing Red Wolf. who there were actually two versions of Red Wolf. One was an earlier version that was in Marvel Spotlight #1, but the one they're talking about is this one here, from what I'm understanding. Makes his first appearance in Avengers 80. So, all right. Okay, moving along. The new Mutants movie has come, and the news has come out, and people have been digesting it for quite a while, and I've thrown in my 2 cents a little bit, as far as I'm strongly thinking that Cable's going to be in that movie. Not been confirmed yet. No characters that I know have been confirmed for the new Mutants movie. But some other ones that people have been speculating on and whatnot, and ones that I kind of chewed on for a little bit and thought, yeah, that might make some sense. So, and the first one would be, and these are just ones that I think you should have regardless. For the most part, they're dollar books. They should be in your collection. Their first appearances, with the exception of one. So let's get on to it. The first one is Warlock. Makes his first appearance in New Mutants #18. Warlock is like a cybernetic being. I don't want to go into a lot with these characters. I don't have a lot of time. Legion. Legion makes sense to me because he is Charles Xavier's son. And let's face it, Captain Picard is not going to be able to keep that role going for Patrick Stewart for that much longer, Xavier. And so they're going to have to make a transition sometime, maybe. And why not his son, Legion? Maybe. So Legion's first cameo was in #25 of New Mutants, and his first full appearance is in 26. Sorry about that. Hit my camera. Number 26. You can see I don't edit my stuff. All right. These 2 books here should be in your collection too. These are the first appearances of the Stepford Cuckoos. I know it's in one of these issues. I think it's 117, but 118 should be in your collection regardless if it is not the first appearance of the Stepford Cuckoos. These are 2 blondes that I'm not going to go into their power, but 2 blondes is probably good enough to make a movie, maybe to get put into a movie. But this is 118. This is the infamous sex issue. Is that when Grant Morrison had a little tiff going on with Marvel back when he was putting these out, and he decided to get back at them by he put in they pretty sure it's at least one in every page. There's the word sex, S-E-X, subliminally placed in each page somewhere in one of the boxes. So it's an infamous little issue that you should have regardless in your collection. Kid Omega, number 134. I love this cover. This should be in your collection too. Like I said, all these are dollar books, except for this last one here. Now, this one is making some sense to me too, because let's be honest, Hugh Jackman is not going to be able to, and he's already, I think he said he's only doing one more Wolverine appearance, maybe. I could be wrong on that, but eventually he's going to have to relinquish that role, but that is just too big of a character to just not do something with. So I think they're either going to do, my guess is they're either going to do Daken, or they're going to bring in this character here, X-23. So X-23 makes some sense to me. I would probably lean more to X-23. I think she's a little bit more popular than Daken. So X-23's first appearance is in NYX3. This is a pricey book, okay? This one is the one that is pricey. So, all right. Okay, moving along. Star Wars just released that they figured out what their second standalone movie is going to be. It's going to be the rivalry between Boba Fett and Han Solo. Now, this book here, Star Wars 42, has been getting a lot of attention lately, and rightfully so. It's a great, great book. It's the first Marvel comic book appearance in the series. It's the first series appearance of Boba Fett. I want to be very strong about that. This is the first series appearance of Boba Fett. All right, and then number 68, which has got some controversy around it. I'm showing it. You guys make your own decision. Some people believe this is the origin of Boba Fett. Others believe that this is not Boba Fett. It's another bounty hunter that is not Boba Fett. All right? But something cool I want to show you. All right, is why I said that this is the 42 is the first appearance in the Star Wars comic book, not the series, not in Marvel Comics, is that he actually makes his first appearance in this book right here, and I've got a bookmark with another book, is this book right here. The Empire, this is Marvel Comics Illustrated, and then this book right here, there's 3 versions of it. Sorry, I've got them postmarked so I can show you some things, bookmark. This is just a little pocketbook size. This is Marvel Super Special 16, and then there was also a Treasury that was released. The Treasury and the Marvel Super Action were released at the same time. This one was released prior to this one. Now, this book was released in September 23rd of 1980. This book was released in spring of 1980, and this book was released a little bit prior to that. I don't know exactly when. I want to say it's like a month or 2 prior to that. All right. These 2 books collect all of the issues of the Star Wars before they were released from issues 39 through 44. All right. So these have the first 2 appearances of Boba Fett, Boba Fett in them. Right here, you can see Boba Fett right there, and he's all over the book. But another thing that's cool is it's the first appearance of Yoda in the books too. And what's even cooler about this is that here is Yoda. This is Yoda in the Marvel Super Action 16. You can see how he looks very similar to what he did in the movie. In the novel here, this was released even before the movie was released, and they didn't know, Lucas or whoever it was that was controlling it back then was very hush-hush on what Yoda was looking like. They didn't release any pictures or anything, so Marvel had to guess a little bit. And this is what they showed Yoda to look like in this book here. So it's different than the Yoda that's in the other book that I just showed you. So interesting. If you want the first appearance of Yoda, and Boba Fett, you should get this book or these books, The Treasury or Marvel Super Action 16. Whew. Hope that makes some sense. All right, let's move along now. Okay. Got some books from my good friend CJ, Incredible CJ. He posted a video a while back with some Batgirl books that he had picked up. And this is a series I just cannot find these books in my area. So he was nice enough to send me these. Here's issue number 7, number 8, number 9, which starts the Art Germ cover run through 14, I believe it is. Number 11, God, these are gorgeous covers. And the big one, number 12, that is a tough book to find. So very, very indebted to you, CJ. Just a great guy. I'm sure you know of CJ. If not, I can't put links, but I'll write his channel name down. So thank you so much. And then I also won a prize from Comicfan. What a nice, funny guy this guy is. Has his daughter involved with him. Oh, I love when I see the kids involved, comics with colors and hippies collectibles, and I know I'm missing a couple other ones, but it's just really cool to see that happen. So these are the books that he sent me. He sent me Avengers 95, which is the first cameo of Taskmaster. He sent me Uncanny X-Men 193, and I know there's something that goes on with this book, and oh my God, I'm just having a brain fart. I want to say it's when Rogue joins the X-Men. I'm probably way off on that, but I'm sure somebody will correct me. Sent me Uncanny X-Men 256, first Asian Psylocke. And this one was the one I was probably the most happiest with. What If the Astonishing X-Men? This book I did not own. So thank you, Joe, Comicfan. Just a nice guy. I will put a link, not a link, but I'll put into the description his channel. So thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate this. All right, so let's move on to the books I picked up over the week. Pretty light week. Really embarrassingly light, but picked up Marvel graphic novel number 7. This is Killraven, Warrior of the Worlds. I'm a big Marvel graphic novel fan, along with my friend Matt, Comic Hoarder, and a few other people out there. This is the 1 in 15 Thor Goes to Hollywood Secret Avengers number 12 variant. Predator versus Magnus, a robot fighter, number 1. this is Looney Tunes, and the reason I'm showing this number 2 is that this is a DC Universe version variant, and I did a video on these DC Universe variants before, and unfortunately YouTube deleted it when they deleted all my old videos. But anyway, I'll probably do a video on DC Universe again, UPCs and what they exactly mean. Found another copy of John Byrne's new Doomsday Squad number 1. I always like that cover. That's a great cover. This is the first appearance of the third Killer Moth, which is in Batman Family 15. This is a little interesting. This is DC Challenge. This was a 12-issue miniseries that actually came out the same year as Crisis on Infinite Earths. I believe Crisis predates this by a couple of months, so this would technically be DC's second crossover event. So this was the last one I needed to fill that little run, so I'm happy to have that. Speaking of happy, oh my God, I found the Michael Turner 1 in 25 variant to Civil War number 1 and the 1 in 20 variant Michael Turner to number 2. Aren't those just beautiful, beautiful covers? So very, very happy to have those in my collection. All right, let's get these out of the way. Okay. Another book that I just absolutely fell in love with and had to have it. This is the Villains cover to the GameStop Secret Wars. My local GameStops, I called 5 of them. Not one of them, not even heard of these books, more or less had them. So I had to resort to buying this on eBay. It cost me $13. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Love Greg Horn. Love that Thanos and Venom on there. Oh, it's beautiful, beautiful cover. All right. Superman 13, the regular issue out of the New 52 has been garnering some attention lately. As far as a low print run, kind of similar to the Aquaman 4 that I showed you a couple bitches back. So this is the 1 in 25 variant. I have not found the regular one yet, but this I got for $6. So what the heck? If you can find the regular version of that, I would strongly suggest picking it up. X-Men 75, X-Men 63. Now, with those 2 books, I now own a consecutive run of Uncanny X-Men from 59 until it ends on 544. I also picked up a rough copy of 16. And now I only need 24 issues to finish a complete run from 1 to 154, but happy about that. This is interesting. Unwritten, number 12. The reason I'm showing this is that this has a preview to iZombie. So if you're an iZombie fan and you want all of the stuff, this actually predates the iZombie number 1. So found another Alex Gardner 1 in 10 variant. This is Wonder Woman 613. That is a beautiful cover on that one. Not sure what that goes for on eBay, but it's beautiful. Here's some Deadpool stuff found. Cable versus Deadpool 31. Nothing spectacular there. Deadpool kills Deadpool number 4. Needed that to finish my little run. This one, my God, this one has been eluding me for a while. This is Wolverine Deadpool, the Decoy. It was a one-shot. It's a Scotty Young cover. This isn't the variant. But this book, if you look for this on eBay, it's like a $10 to $30 or $20 to $30 book. It's just crazy hard to find. Just super happy to have that in my collection. And speaking of Deadpool, I was able to find this book here, Wolverine. What if Wolverine was father? This is part 2 of What If Venom Possessed Deadpool. So I now own all 4. There's the Armor in the Bottle. There's the Secret Invasion, and the Hunt. All What Ifs. All 4 of those make up this one right here. So, What If Venom Possessed Deadpool? My God, is this book stupid crazy on eBay? It's like $200 to $300 for raw copies. That is just crazy in my opinion. All right. I know I showed some Batgirls that I got from CJ earlier. I was able to find number 10, so now I pretty much have that run. I've got the Art Germ stuff taken care of, and I think I'm missing like 1 or 2 issues is all now, so getting close. There was only 24 issues, I think. All right, Flash number 200, part of that Reverse Flash 3-part storyline. This is the C2E2 variant to the Deadpool Secret Wars number 1. Yeah. Another variant. This is the Amanda Connor 1 in 25 variant to the Convergence number 7. My friend Evan Lee, he picked this up and showed us a picture of it to me, and I just had to pick it up. So got this for, I want to say $11, including shipping. So, all right, Lumberjanes number 2. And I picked this up before they announced the movie or TV news on that. So, another Deadpool. Sorry, Deadpool number 60. Like I said, I don't edit my stuff here. How about Conan number 7? I don't show a lot of Conans lately, it seems like, but it is a run I'm working on. So happy to have Conan number 7, any single digits. I think all of you guys that watch my stuff know that I am a big Wizard half fan. So found some more Wizard halves to add to my collection. Here's Evil Ernie. Here is Gen 13. And this is the gold foil actor edition of The Undertaker. Was able to find the Legacy of Spider-Man, speaking of Wizard. This is a free special insert that they attached this with the Spider-Man special Wizard that they did. This is not a Wizard, but it is Pitt half. Showing this to my tribute to my friend Michael Jocko. I know he loves Pitt and Dale Keown. And I think, is it Cosmo Bosco or Clouded Journey loves Pitt also? Maybe Tylox Mighty too. There's a few of you that love Pitt. So, Astonishing X-Men number 51, the marriage between Northstar and his husband. Oh, this one here. I love this cover. This is, God, I bought a few new variants, didn't I? Interesting. I usually don't do a lot of that, but this is the Adi Granov 1 in 25 variant to the Infinity Gauntlet number 1. My God, I love that cover. Oh, had to have it. All right, I paid, what I paid for this? Including shipping, I got it for, I had to go on the eBay for it. I paid $20 including shipping. So, yeah, not too bad. I figured, most of them were selling. No, it was $22 including shipping. Sorry. Most of them were selling them for like $15 to $20, so in stores. So I figured that wasn't a bad deal. So, all right, last 2 books. Super, super, super happy to have these books. Arguably, these are probably, in my opinion, only my opinion, these are probably the second and third most important Legion of Superhero books to have. Now, I know I've been hitting my Legion of Superheroes hard. Please bear with me with this, but think about it, though. The first appearance of the Legion of Superheroes was in this book right here, Adventure Comics. This is the reprint, okay? I don't own the original. Adventure Comics 247 came out in 1958. That predates Justice League of America, Brave and the Bold 28. That just predates X-Men, Fantastic Four. It's arguably the first Silver Age superhero group. I don't know. I mean, obviously, there was All-Star and All-Winter Squad and in the Golden Age and a few other ones. But anyways, I'm kind of digressing there. So the second appearance of the Legion of Superheroes were in Adventure Comics 267. Now, in 267, not a lot happens. It's just the same 3 Legionnaires, Cosmic Boy, Lightning Boy, and Saturn Girl along with Superboy. It's just for another little action thing. So, but now, in this book here, Action Comics 267, this is the third appearance of the Legion of Superheroes in all. This is the first time that the Legion meets Supergirl. And lastly, this is the first time that they introduce new characters, which includes Colossal Boy, Invisible Kid, and Chameleon Boy are all introduced into this issue here. So this is why I think this book is probably more important. Now, don't get me wrong. Second appearances I would love to have Adventure Comics 267, and it's a second appearance, but just this book seems to trump it in my opinion. And then this book here would be number 4 maybe. This book here is Action Comics 276. This is the second appearance of meeting of Supergirl in the Legion of Superheroes. But listen to the roster of heroes they introduce in this issue. They introduced the first Phantom Girl, first Triplicate Girl, Shrinking Violet, Bouncing Boy, Brainiac 5, and Sun Boy are all introduced in this book here. And I mean, think about those are major characters in the Legion. I mean, Brainiac 5, Bouncing Boy, Triplicate Girl, who actually loses one of hers and becomes, she could split into 3 beings at that point, and one of them did die and she became dual damsel and ended up marrying Bouncing Boy. So, you know, these are arguably, in my opinion, obviously Adventure Comics 247 number 1, Action Comics 267 2, Action Comics 276 would be 3, and Adventures 267 would be 4th, in my opinion. So, and lastly, just want to say, as of last night, before I went to bed, I actually hit 600 subscribers. Then when I woke up this morning and looked, it was dropped down to 259 or 258. Anyway, I just want to say thank you for that. Oh my God, 600 subscribers. I cannot believe that I have 600 subscribers. That people, I mean, considering that I never put on my stuff, hot books or comic books or, keys or anything like that. And all my channel is strictly about comics, not about action figures, not about statues, not about pop figures and music and other things. It's just strictly comics. It amazes me that 600 people have chosen to find me and to click that subscribe button. And I am so blessed and so fortunate and so happy to have that many. And I thank all of you from the bottom of my heart. This is Vin Cruz signing off, saying thank you.